It's Christmas time in the Hollow Eves. Mama cooking chicken and collard greens. Yo, what's up? What's up, people? What's up, man? This is KWATTZ 804 of KWATTZ Gaming. What's up, people? What's up? Yo, man, it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. I am so sorry, man. Yo, I've been busting out videos left and right on my other channel. You know, I talk about movies and shows and stuff like that. Been so many movies coming out, shows and stuff like that, man. It was just hard to keep pace, but I said, man, I looked at my gamer joint. I said, damn, I gotta put some videos out for my gamers, man. God damn, it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. Last thing I did on this channel was y'all already know, was review the I believe it was the God of War Ragnarök game. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. And I did my first gameplay, man. That was a long ride. It was enjoyable. Loved every minute of it. I'm glad I was able to share that experience with y'all, man. But yeah, man, we got back. You gotta get back into this game and stuff. So, you know, don't get me wrong. I ain't been out the loop. I've been listening, man. It's some news that's been coming out about certain topics and related to gaming. And it's just, I have my opinion, and I would love to talk about it with y'all. So what we're gonna start this thing is, we're gonna call this KWATTZ News. We come up with a new term every goddamn week, man. But just something like, if something happens, something transpires related to gaming, I'll give an update and give the news on what's what and give my opinion on it or whatever. So we're gonna do that, man. So I'm gonna incorporate those into this jump. Because the games ain't coming out like they do. Like I wish they would, but it is what it is. I might upload some gameplay or something. I don't know. It depends on what my next game will be. You know what I'm saying? My next purchase will be. I don't want to do another Gotham Knights purchase. I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, I'm trying not to do that. But first gaming news up, man. You know, me and the homies were talking about this for a minute. We talking about that goddamn Last of Us 3. That's what they're talking about. So, it's some rumors got out. I don't know how they got out. And it isn't really a rumor. Like, hey, they're actually in production on Last of Us 3. Like, duh. Who the hell would, why that wouldn't be? But, you know, my understanding is a Last of Us faction game, multiplayer. Supposed to come out in 2023, and for a lot of us, man, that factions, the one on Last of Us 1, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? Naughty Dog, they stumbled on something fantastical. We love that goddamn multiplayer. A lot of us do. You know what I'm saying? We still play it to this day. It's still loaded, man. It's still popping. But damn, I can't wait till they do that. But from my understanding, that's the next game, and it's like, they can already have it finished. They can already have it. My thing is, it's about timing, because they got that Last of Us show coming out. And what I would do, me personally speaking, is when the buzz for the show is getting up there, because if the show is really like that, and I hope it is, God, Lord, I hope it's like that. You know what I'm saying? That's when you pop out, okay, here on the factions game, multiplayer game, inspired by Last of Us, related to Last of Us. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. People gonna jump onto that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it, because there's a lot of marketing involved and all this other stuff. So you want to. Its timing is essential with some of these games, man. Especially with something like factions, man, multiplayer factions. To get people onto that jump, man. But I think with that game, I think they went hard. They went farther than they originally intended to. And some ideas just, that's how it is when you end up project like that. The ideas just keep jumping. Like, oh, what if we did this? What if we did that? Incorporate this and have them do that. Oh, this is a whole different type of game. So it's something they wouldn't be able to attach to the original Last of Us 2 game. That's what, and I get that. But goddamn, it's taking forever, Naughty Dog. Cut it out. That's Last of Us. But let's get to the other news, man. This was when it happened, I was like, I don't care about awards like that. Accolades. Not really. They do have that place that they are beneficial. Like, we talking about the Game Awards. You get Game of the Year, and you be able to put that on your goddamn or actually say that about your game when you're selling it, when you're marketing it. That is something. They can increase sales, because people are curious. Like, damn, it's the Game of the Year. So, I'm a big God of War Ragnarök fan. You know this, right? So I can step back as a consumer. As a consumer, and be objective and say, okay, well, I love this, but actuality, this is what deserved it. So when I heard, I watched some of it. I watched enough. I was at work, man. I had to tune in. I saw Little Jones. I saw what God of War did. It lost, and it basically overall, it lost to Elden Ring. for Game of the Year. I'm not upset about it. I'm not excited about it. There's none of that. You know, if anything, it made me curious about Elden Ring. Like, yo, I never played that game, so it's like, yo, I really need to go ahead and sit down and play this junk and see what's popping, man. Cause wow. But I'm viewing the show. I'm like, wait a minute. God of War won 6 categories. 6. Including let me bring it up. Hold up. What categories did it win? Let's really get it out there. Let's get this out there in the open. Best narrative, meaning the story was on point. Best sound score, meaning the music that you hear in the jump in the goddamn game in the store, off the chain. Best sound score. Best action adventure, and that's overall. That's the one of the illest jumps to get, man. That means you straight. Remember Horizon Forbidden West. I love that game, but I had to give it to God of War. I had to. I played God of War and played Horizon. Love them both, but I'm gonna have to give it to God of War. It edged it out. It just did so much more with it. You know what I'm saying? It was able to do so much more, especially the action adventure title. That was that. Best audio design. Just the sound effects, all that, where it's implemented. You know what I'm saying? The technology they use so it goes through your speakers a certain right way and how it immerses you and stuff like that. So the audio design was straight. At least that's what I believe. Best innovation in accessibility. That's basically making it where your game getting played by all types of people with disabilities and stuff like that. They're able to access and play the game too. You know what I'm saying? Even they got, like, you know what I'm saying, certain type of conditions or whatever that may have prevented them to play a normal game. You know what I'm saying? They went out their way. Santa Monica went out their way to make it where they can play. So I'm getting that. So it's like it won all that. That's 6 goddamn awards. Elden Ring won 3, God of War won 6. And so when I heard, I'm looking at the jump, I'm looking at the show. I ain't even skip to YouTube to see who got what. I'm looking at the actual show at the point where they present the award. When they said game, I thought it was a shooting. I was like, man, God of War, goddamn, that's over. I started to go back to my line, start to work again, man. I looked at the jump, Elden Ring, Game of the Year. I said, what? Elden Ring? Hey, look. Now this me being objective. Now I hadn't played Elden Ring. I'm gonna play it now, and now I got to know. It's like, man, granted, I don't want to waste no goddamn money like I did with Gotham Knights. But you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to give it a chance, man. It's Game of the Year, and that's what that can do to you, man. It's like, wow, I might need to play this jump. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at 6 awards, 3. How the hell God of War win 6 awards and not get Game of the Year? It beat Elden Ring in several categories itself. How would not get Game of the Year? And then I'm thinking, I'm like, oh yeah, this where the bullcrap come in, man. The people producers in the show, they like, oh man, we don't want people to forget Elden Ring, or we don't want to do the same old. We know God of War is set to kill it, but let's subvert people's expectations. Let's do that. I heard it, and somebody else said it too. There's a certain show that came on it, and the producer said something like that. Subvert people's expectations. That's like the best way to go. Let me know how that turned out. I was just tripping on. I had to say some things about that. That's just weird. Objectively speaking, 6, 3. The obvious one would be the 6. But anyway, we're gonna move on, man. I just don't really get into awards, man. It's all about politics coming to play. You know what I'm saying? All this type of bull crap. It just come into play sometimes with these award shows and stuff like that. But it is what it is. I digress. All right, let's talk about The Witcher. Just some coins for your Witcher. Hey man, if we can talk about The Witcher 3 video game for the PS5, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PC. You know what I'm saying? They done put out a patch. CD Projekt Red, the ones that created that game. They put out a patch, I think it was like on the 14th of December. I think it was the 14th. Anyway, I don't know. The guy at work asked me, did I upgrade my game? Because basically with this patch, it just all types of upgrades for that goddamn game. Because the game came out like 2015, I want to say. That was a long time ago, Jack. But the game, it's a wonderful game, wonderful story, wonderful score. All that. It's the most peculiar experience I ever had with a game because I originally hated this game to death. Then I watched the show, got some context for the characters and who they are, and this and that. Went back into the game, fell in love, beat all of it, beat the DLC, beat all of it, man. So it was weird because I hated it, absolutely hated it. I absolutely loved it. It's weird, but it's its own world. It pulled you in, just like it almost did this time. Because mind you, after God of War, I went back to playing Ghost of Tsushima. So when I heard about the upgrade, I said, well, let me put this damn Witcher 3 game into my PS5. I've never done it on the PS5. I done it on my PS4 Pro. I updated, put it in my PS5 because I ain't expect that many the upgrade. But they got the upgrade jump, the PS5 edition. So although it's an old game, I'm not expecting the jump to be miracles up in the jump, to be jump bound, you know what I'm saying, as far as visuals and stuff go. I had to search, I saw playing it, where I started up. I didn't see no differences. No significant differences. And then when I actually see the gameplay, I'm looking at girl, the main character, the Witcher. He walking right. He in the room with Yennefer. He in that room with Yennefer. And I'm looking at the frame rate by itself. I said, oh no, this is just as jury as it always. I must not be playing the right version. So I went online, looked on YouTube, found out what was what. And you basically got to take a couple extra steps just to get the PS5 version. So what you're going to do, once you load the disc, do not copy it. Actually, go to them 3 little dots. I think, did I copy it first? I don't know. But it's 3 little dots beside the game. Hit the 3 little dots. It goes, actually, it's going to view, you want to view the goddamn PS5, PS4 version. And it's a PS4, PS5. And once you view it, it show there's a download for the PS5 upgrade. And you just hit the download button. Upon playing the game, the PS5 version, immediately I noticed the resolutions had got bumped. It's looking crisp. I could tell that by the cutscene. I said, man. And then when it went to the actual gameplay, oh man. I said, yeah, this jump right here. This jump, it's bring me back in because the visuals, it made such an impact. It's like, wow. It's not redoing, well, it's not really, don't expect miracles here. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. It's still a 2015 game. But with the improvements they done made with the 60 frames, and for the most part, it's at a high frame rate. I don't know if it's 60 frames. It is a high frame rate, and sometimes I can tell it's dip, especially when I'm in on a horse. It can dip sometimes and stuff like that, but overall, oh yeah, this is the superior version, no doubt. If you're gonna play Witcher 3 for the first time, you're gonna play it again, this is the version to play right here. You can only play it on the next gen hardware, of course PC. But it's time. It really talk to some of you gamers, man. It's time to move on to next gen. Let's just leave out this stuff. PS4, Xbox One behind. Move on to the next gen. It's time. It's been time. But yeah, man. But that patch is free, so it's definitely worth doing it. Definitely worth trying out. You got a PS5. If you're a Witcher 3 fan, or if you want to get down with Witcher 3, pop that bad boy in. That's what it is. All right. The last bit of news I have, people, is my gameplay experience with Forespoken, the demo for the PS5, made by Square Enix. You know what I'm saying? They made some good games. They made some, but this right here, immediately upon this, is just a demo, so I can't be too critical of a demo. It's a demo. Maybe they need to hear the feedback, but let me give you some feedback. Check it. This game, it's a young girl, teenage girl. She's from New York, and somehow she transported. That's the backdrop. She's transported to this world, this magical world, and she's endowed with these powers, man. So supposedly she's the savior of this particular world. I already knew that going in, so I'm like, okay, the demo. Let's see let's see how the gameplay is. Immediately upon playing it, from starting it, the score off the chain. That beat that comes in when you put the disc in, man. That jump, I'm like, it's a shorty singing on the joint. I said, oh, this joint right. I like that. I'm like, yo, I'm in for some stuff here. They got the right flavor for this joint. Immediately upon playing it, man, I'm gonna be real, man. It's nothing impressive. It's nothing I can recommend. And it made me nauseous. The gameplay made me nauseous. Because the camera, you start off with the girl, and you are in this magical world. Remember, this is the demo. It's just a piece of the whole. It's just a piece. And immediately the controls for moving her feels sluggish. It don't flow right. You know what I'm saying? She can move fast by holding down the circle button. I believe that would but even then, you don't feel a lot of control over that. You know what I'm saying? She's just running around. That's the only thing you're going to do is run. You're not walking anywhere. And the enemies, it's like, I can't even tell you what the enemies look like because the camera doesn't zoom in for the combat, like when you close in. I seen deer. I'm fighting deer. I'm ignoring a lot of stuff because a lot of stuff we just don't know because this is like obviously further in the game. The story has already been introduced and all this other stuff, so you should know what's what. But the gameplay, man, I'm not impressed at all. It doesn't really seek to reinvent the wheel on anything, man. It's just I done played games. This is another one. I done played games that have done it better. It's like what I don't think these people have. Wait, this Square Enix, they should know better. But it's just the way she's zipping around. Remember, you know how remember Second Son, infamous Second Son? It came out on the PS4 when it first came out. That bad boy. Remember how you could zip around and stuff like that, and you feel control. You can zip, dash, and all this stuff. Loved it, especially First Light, the continuation from that Second Son, where the girl she's zipping in this neon. I did not get nauseous at any point. I actually enjoyed moving around. With this, the camera is so jittery and it doesn't span in when it needs to. It just stays like that, and it's like it's just a little jarring to me. That's why I was getting nauseous, man. I was getting motion sickness with this damn thing. And I'm just not impressed by what she's doing, man. And then you hear her talking to that thing on her wrist. The thing on her wrist can talk to her. And their banter is not interesting. She doesn't sound like she's from New York. I saw the actor talking. I said, yeah, she's not from New York. Come on now, come on. What else? It's nothing I can really praise about this damn demo, man. I was like, yo, I'm definitely not buying this game. I'm not buying this game, though. It seemed like the idea sounded ill, but y'all needed to really dig deep to make this a little more realistic. I mean, not realistic, I would say grounded. More like, you from New York, you in a magical world, you should be tripping right now. You should be tripping. Even in the middle of this, I granted the story must have progressed by the time you get to this level, but still, you should be tripping. The stuff she's saying, it's like it's typical. It's like she been doing this for years. It's like, what is this, man? This stuff should be on you. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they should have took that portion of the game, the demo where she's actually introduced to how to do this and stuff as a demo. Just my guess is with the demo, you're trying to get people to get onto this, man. I'm not onto this. You kind of took me off that, man. I love the score. That's all I can say. I love the score. That's all I can say. But this is not something I would play. I should put in Second Son and First Light. Play that jump. That jump. Show you how it's done. It's like, damn. Some of these developers, I'm like, yo, do you even play games? Or you just popping off some idea in your head thinking that it hadn't been done? It's been done, dog. It's been done better than this. I like the premise, but it just could have been better. Oh, Lord, I ain't got to now. I don't think I got to one. I got to a boss fight. I did. If that's what you want to call it, man. I'm still trying to figure out the power because the flow of using your powers, it doesn't flow right. It just doesn't flow. It don't feel right at all. It's just, man, it's too much. It's just, no, man, no. It ain't for me. I can tell you that it's not for me. It's not for me. I'm not, I love the premise. I love the idea. But the execution is everything, man. And the land, the burn, it's like, you just running across a lot of grass and some mountains. It's like, okay, what is this, man? We're just sampling the gameplay. I'm shooting, everything that moves is supposed that basically is the enemy. I'm shooting birds, deer, all types of stuff. They're the enemy. For whatever reason, it's like, but I don't want to be in another. That's like a sandbox. You just doing shit. It's like I don't like it. The upgrade system. I try to upgrade some things. It's I put it like this. It's not as tempting to do anything new. It's just not. Some of you developers, man, I gotta wonder, man. I mean, come on, man. You have played games before. You had to. You gotta know this ain't flowing right. So that's it for me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's the little gaming news I had for you, man. I said I had to do this to round off the year. Holidays is about to come, you know, so it's about to be a new year. But just to give a roundup of what's going on, man, you know, right quick. I ain't want to keep making separate videos about this little bit of news. So we just do it all together. We call it KWATTZ News. Remember, KWATTZ News. But yeah, man, but that's it for me, man. Hey, been a hell of a year for gaming. I wish we had more games, but my two favorite games that came out is Horizon Forbidden West and God of War Ragnarok. The other games that were presented at that gaming show, like there's a couple of them I am gonna check out. I definitely am. Stray, the one with the cat. I'm like, okay, let me check that out. It looks like something I can play. I'm gonna play that, Jim. I want to see Stray, something like that. I said I gotta know what it is with that. Elden Ring, I'm not amped up about getting it, but I am gonna get it, and we're gonna try that out. So look forward to an update with that. Ain't gonna be no review because from what I'm understanding, that's a behemoth of a game to play. So I'm gonna get my impressions of it, and we'll take it from there. Is it really a contender like that? They really did it really beat God of War Ragnarok? Are you serious? Okay, we're gonna see what's what. The Stray, what's another game? That was it. Xenoblade Chronicles, I can tell you straight up, no, that ain't happening. But yeah, but that's it for me. Let me know what y'all think about the situation with the Game Awards. The Last of Us jump. Did you play the Forespoken demo? You know what I'm saying? And did you play the Witcher 3 upgraded edition? You know what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all thoughts is on that jump, man. See what's up. But thanks for watching me, y'all. Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year. Be safe. Enjoy them games, y'all kids. You're gonna have the games under the tree, dog. Get that God of War Ragnarok. Goddamn Elden Ring. You get your kids on goddamn Elden Ring. Anyway, I get back at KWATTZ 804 KWATTZ Gaming. I'm out.